So ladies, the question I have for you now is, why did you create the Elemental Feminine workshop?
For me personally, when Suzanne and I have known each other for years, we've both been through very different processes in our lives, also very similar processes. And for me, what really worked for me was this type of work. So what I feel called to with this work is it's very embodied work. It's not this mental rationalizing piece of myself who's trying to figure something out, because again, I can do that all day long and I'm not going to get anywhere. But to me, it's actually moving something into my body, experiencing something in my body, whether it's pleasurable, uncomfortable, hell, heaven, whatever that may be. And what that has done is it has increased my capacity. It's increased my ability to be here. It's increased my ability to love. It's increased my ability to run energy through my body. It's increased my ability to go out and do my job in the world. So for me, I think one of the reasons why I wanted to create this is because I recognize how powerful this work is. And I want other women to have this. Throughout history, I feel like as women, we've lost touch with something that was so simple and probably so prevalent early on, where women sat in circles and where women danced and where women witnessed other women embodying whatever energy they may need to embody in that moment. And I feel like we've disconnected from that. And I recognize the power in that and the essential nature of it. And to get back to that place where you're communing with a group of women, where you're giving women permission to go wherever they need to go without any judgment, to witness them in that process and to see them embodying their feminine, that's far more powerful than any process I've ever been through. And me personally, I wanted to bring that to other women. And, of course, working with Suzanne in this realm, I don't think you could possibly ask for a more powerful person to do this with. And, I feel that we really are able to push people through whatever their block is in regards to the feminine so they can reach something on the other side.
In my life, I've always been a very passionate person, but when I met Jennie, I met my match. So I found in another person this depth and this desire to be fearless in exploring all the emotional realms. And so that's where she and we both have this fierce intensity to share with women the doorways that have really changed us and enlivened us in so many incredible ways. And I like to think of it like this. You have a mind, and that's a beautiful thing. You have a heart, and that is also a beautiful thing. And you have a body. And what most people forget in our Western culture, where we value mind so much, is that the body has its own wisdom. The body stores everything that the mind can't cope with. And in women, that becomes a bigger deal, because I think women, we feel our whole families, and I'm not saying that men don't, but I think women in general are much more dialed into the subtle energy realms and what's going on with children. And so we actually take on energies that don't belong to us, and we don't know we've even done it. And the elemental feminine is so important, because as you give the body permission to move, and as you give the body permission to inform the heart and inform the mind about what is suppressed, everything changes, everything starts to heal, because the only way the body can release it is if its awareness comes back into your consciousness. The moment you have the awareness transforms you, because it becomes integrated. But the body will store tremendous amounts of knowledge and information and wisdom in it, but our culture doesn't allow that normally to move. So I think people who are professional athletes know exactly what I'm talking about. People who have done a lot of physical activity know that your body, when you push your body into edges physically, then emotion comes up, because that's what's being stored in the body. And what we try and do is bring that into a safe container, and we create beautiful music that elicits certain emotional states, and we allow you to have your own journey. It's kind of like a guided visualization with no words, because the information is your information. You are being informed by your body as to what your spiritual practice is.